breakdown here. Yeah. Howdy, ladies and gentlemen, and others. It's me, Royston Charmaine. How you doing? Today we are clearing up one of the final ever Ko-fi requests because we've moved over to my own website, roystoncharmaine.com. You can get videos that are blocked worldwide. You can get exclusive videos. You can get early access to videos like this one. You can get merch discounts. You can request a video like Doi has today. Well, not today, a while ago. Sorry these are taking so long, by the way. It's just been a pretty hectic part of my life. As you may know, I've been ill for quite a while. And then for the last month, I've been trying to go back to work and been denied and had to jump through hoops. And I'm finally going back tomorrow. And I am... I want a word higher than stressed. But never mind that. Doi. They have said, hi again. Since you enjoyed the Devil Wears Prada album, I figured it won't hurt to request more of their work. This album I'm requesting is their 2022 project called Colour Decay. While it's quite different from The Act and finds itself to be more generic compared to their older work, I think it's absolutely worth a listen for you. As a whole, you're calling me generic. As a whole, the album can be repetitive, but I enjoy most of the tracks myself. My favourites are Hallucinate and Cancer. Hope you enjoy it. Doi, they, them. Well, I was only joking with the calling me generic thing. Doi has previously requested another Devil Wears Prada album, The Act, which critics gave an 80, users gave an average of a 67, I gave a 78. I enjoyed it. It was good. Whilst it does fall off a bit towards the end, yeah, it did drag a bit at the end, didn't it? The first 2/3 are strong enough to hold it to an overall high standard, a very good album. But I wouldn't call it particularly experimental. That's just what post-hardcore is, with a little variance to each song. I think I wrote that because a lot of the other things are calling it really experimental. And as I was listening to it, I'm like, where's the experimental? This is just a post-hardcore album. But... in the time since Doi made this second request, Devil Wears Prada have announced a new album for November. So, seeing as I will have now done the last two albums of theirs, may as well come back for that. So join us in November. Have they released a single? Yes, they've released a few. So I'm behind on the singles now. So rather than catching up the singles, I think I'll just wait for the album, maybe. So this one's clearly from the Flowers, what will be the Flowers album, because that's the album cover. This one probably was too, was it? Ooh, April, that's a while ago. Although there are flowers on the cover. Right, hang on. For You, Where the Flowers, Solo, Eyes. Has this got a track list yet? Yes. For You, yeah, okay. Where the Flowers, Solo, Eyes. They're all here. So, actually, you tell me in the comments, shall I do maybe like a website video where I listen to these 4 singles, watch the music videos, break down the lyrics, or shall we just wait a month for November and listen to all of the tracks for the first time? Tell me. That's quite a lot of waffling for a pre starting a video. So let's go with it. This is Album of the Year, this website. People often ask in comments. It allows you to rate and review the album. It also allows you to rate each individual track out of 100 as well. I have a little script that hides the overall scores until I log my own score. So we'll come back at the end and see what the 3 critics and 524 users thought. Yeah, I have Genius open with the lyrics, got a little image behind the lyrics, so it's not boring to look at, like I'm just looking at a blank screen. Let's play the music. Exhibition is track 1. That's playing through speakers, not my headphones. I was about to say, I didn't, much to my own not benefit, what's the detriment? I didn't do an audio test before recording. I realised halfway through my waffle in that intro that I never did an audio test. And that's why you do. Because it's playing through the speakers and not into my headphones. Let's disconnect the headphones and then connect again. Shall I cut this out? Shall I let you see how incompetent I am? It's still speakers. This one. Well, yeah, that'll do it, won't it? Change the actual audio source rather than just unplug it and plug it back in. There we go. Idiot. And I have aspirations of doing this for a living. Sign up on roastershowing.com.
It's so hard to recognize that these diamonds fail to glow.
Yeah. 2 vocalists. Oh wait, 2022. I'll talk about what I mean by that in a minute. This pose is great. I like post-hardcore. Yeah, there's just something about the sound that just works for me. Oh, let's get past this. Is this going to go into the next song? On the off chance that that's going to bleed into the next song, I'm going to pause it well before the end there. 20 seconds left. Just spidey sense of tingling that we're going to go into another song. And I don't want to pause at that key moment. Potentially key. This could just fade out and I'll look like an idiot, but never mind. Okay, what I said was, 2022. The early part of this decade, which is weird to say, only just over halfway through it, there was a trend, just under halfway through it, there was a trend of just over halfway through it. Halfway would have been the start of 25. Whatever. There was a trend of mixing albums, like over compressing them. It was a thing at the start of the 2000s as well, like, or maybe like closer to 2010. I remember there was a Metallica album that was really heavily compressed, the Death Magnetic one. And then like 2020, the Deftones album Ohms was really heavily compressed. There was a 2022 album by Alexis on Fire as well that was like really compressed, and it's like, and I'm hearing that here as well. It's just I don't know why this style keeps coming back in rock and metal, where it's like just make everything as loud as possible in the mix, because it just makes everything feel kind of fuzzy. I don't know if you hear that as much as I do. I'm accustomed to it. Accustomed to both noticing it and also being able to ignore it. Because I love that Deftones album and that It's on Fire album. They're my two favourite bands of all time. But I'm definitely hearing it. There is a fuzziness to this that only comes from maxing out everything prior to compression. And it just makes everything, it just loses the dynamic in the sound and makes everything all feel equally loud, which is a bad thing to do, by the way, if you're mixing music. And I don't know why bands keep doing it. It keeps coming back into style, and I don't really get it, because it's always sounded shit. I don't want to say sounded shit, because there are great albums that do it. I've just said 3 of them. I like Death Magnetic. But it's always a detriment. Like the Foo Fighters album from 2022 as well. The one they made after Taylor died. That's a great album, but again, it suffered from this. It's like it was so compressed, and yeah, I'm glad it's seemingly gone away again in the last couple of years, and I hope it doesn't come back. But with that said, really enjoyed this song. There was a line that unlocked it for me. It's talking about, the decay of the world and humanity, and how everyone thinks they know the answer, but there is no answer. Just accept it and move with it. Yeah. Watch as I become obsolete. Step back and welcome to the way down. But yeah. What's fake is always on my mind, like money makes the rivers flow. Contact the sacred valley, let it know all its trees must go. Love that. That's a really good verse. It gives the message of the song of like, we desecrate what we should hold sacred for the thing that we actually hold sacred. And that was a bad decision. It's a little bit Joni Mitchell. A little bit. Which is, I don't know if anyone's ever said that about The Devil Wears Prada, but it's a little bit Joni Mitchell. Oh yeah, numbers. A damn solid opening track. It doesn't I didn't click like, and it's not going to break the 80s, but it's not too far off. I'm going to whack a 78 on that. I've said it in loads of videos, and I haven't said it in a while though, so I'll say it again now. Opening track of an album, you're meant to set your stall out. Say, this is what this album's going to be, this is what it's going to sound like, and you're also meant to get the energy going. And on both of those fronts, I think that song did a brilliant job. 78 out of 100. Next up is the third most listened to song on this album, presumably one of the singles. It's called Salt. But first, there's 20 more seconds of this, which may go into the song or it may not do. We'll see. Wow, Genius is slow today. Well, it's not Genius, is it? It's my computer. Oh, it's maybe because I haven't turned its little fan on. Taste to that. Ooh. Drumming, the drumming got boom. so followed on from the previous song, it's like
Watch the grass blow in the wind for the hell of it.
I need to let myself feel it,
Sometimes I get so
and really feel the pain of everything before I can move.
words only mean what's behind them. You can't throw gasoline on a fire. It's say you tried to put it out. Pour the salt into the wounds. Let the rain wash over you. If everything I said was true, then why am I hiding from the blinding?
Great chorus.
I never had an alibi. If everything I said was true, then why am I still paralyzed? Why am I still paralyzed? Step back as the ashes rise, embers up toward the sky.
Nice drum build.
All the things that I can't find. Pour the salt into the wars. Let the rain wash over you. If everything I said was true, then why
Yeah, okay.
hiding from the blinding light? I never had an
Yeah, switch double time for the end.
everything I said was
Or was it half time before and this is normal time now? I can't remember. Yeah. See, 3 minutes, 20 seconds. That's just damn good post-hardcore. I know everything's listing them as metalcore first. That can only be because of their earlier stuff. Because that last album from 2018 or 2019 that I listened to was just straight up post-hardcore. So is this, and it's damn good post-hardcore. 81 for the second track. It got a like. We're in. Lyrically, very much followed on from the last song, and I feel like that's going to be the theme of the album, like Color Decay. This idea of life draining away from us. And yeah, I like this idea. Pour the salt into the wound, let the rain wash over you. If everything I said was true, then why am I still paralyzed? This idea of it's all right. It's one thing to know it. It's another thing to completely allow yourself to feel it. And I'm going to start the next song and fix the monitors. The monitors are just falling out of line for some reason. I have these curved monitors and they sit against each other so as not to dip, and they're dipping, and it annoys me when they do that. Yeah, really good song. I didn't need to tell you that, did I? Watchtower. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Bit more genty this one. Ooh. Yeah, go on. This is more metalcore. Ooh. Big, big, big push on the drums. Ooh. Alright. 40 seconds of bridge outro, let's go.
I chose the distance in spite of your words. I made it difficult. I chose the distance. I'm off the streets, but still in your heart. I climbed the stairs, and we grew apart.
I didn't pay attention to a single lyric. Let's read them. Just some songs I just don't. Some songs that it's the music that just takes, and I'm just not even. I'm looking at it, but I'm not taking in what it says. Right. There we go. I'm calling this an emergency, and I can't seem to match the pace. I'm beset by hate, confined by contingencies. Can't you see the sirens racing, flashing through the night? So this matches that. So we know we're in a serious trouble, but we can't keep up with it. I'm beset by hate. That's a horrible thing to be. Confined by contingencies. So I feel like that hate is probably both outward and inward. Outward at the world that we see decaying, and the people either causing it or going along with it. Confined by contingencies. So, like all these alternative plans we have, all these ways of dealing with things, end up trapping us in the problem that we had in the first place. Can't you see the sirens racing, flashing through the night? So it's like, yeah, can't you see the wood for the trees kind of thing? Can't you see the problem right in front of you? I'm staying up in my tower, kept in the corners away from you. Took away all of my power, kept in the dark with everything to lose. They seem to conflict. So I'm staying up in my tower. That implies a power. But then we lost the power. So we're just hiding away from everything. I'm off the streets but still in your heart. So again, we're keeping ourselves away from everything. Who's you? I climbed the stairs and we grew apart. Climbed the stairs to the tower. Who's you and we? Someone who we can't face anymore because of the colour decay. And they're going along with it. They use ChatGPT. They don't mind when their favourite footballer moves to Saudi for the money. Stuff like that. Interesting. It was the best song on the album so far, but I think it's only a little bit better than Salt. I'm gonna go 82. I'll hide my face, you can see. Next up is Noise, and I've just remembered there's an F1 race on today that I want to watch. What time is that on? So a quick look. I take a break mid video every video. No, I'll move it down a bit. Corner of my mouth. I would take a break mid video every video nowadays. Anyway, I find it helps, but this may be a long one if I'm watching an entire race in the middle. The race is at 1. It's currently 11:30. Yeah, well be done. I'll have edited it as well. Maybe. Right. Back to this then. Noise.
What if I missed a sign again? So often too insecure, thrown off by the noise again, like a vision now a blur. When will I know that
I like this drummer, man. Lots of little like tom and snare builds are really good. And they're really good at choruses, man. So maybe we do want to get out. We do want to get out of the problem. Ooh, great dropout. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading this again.
Thrown off by the noise again, like a vision I would blur.
And drop. There we go. Oh, back straight to double time. Hell yeah. That was great. That's the best one so far. This is the part I wanted to just read again because this unlocks the entire thing. So, I'm existing as a ghost. I don't know to highlight, you can see it. I'm existing as a ghost, but I'm still afloat, dizzy, drifting from left to right. So, we're lost. We're nothing. We've waited on the sidelines whilst the world decays, separating ourselves from it, to the point where now where we are completely separate. And we're waiting for a night that never comes when we'll see a sign where we can rejoin in some way or ascend in some way. But now we're caught staring at the sun, waiting for the burn. So it's over. We've missed the chance, and now we just wait for the heat death of the world when the sun supernovas, I guess. Metaphorically, of course. Yeah, another great song. Fits the theme of the album. Their chorus writing is brilliant. 84, this one. Yeah, they can write a hook, these guys, man. They can really write a mean chorus, and this album's an absolute ride so far. And here comes the most listened song on the album. It's Broken. Oh, something with some OOs. That feels familiar. I may have heard this.
I hate when I get left alone. I'm sure that all these calls are getting old.
Okay.
A short drive, just get me home. The cost is nowhere near to what I owe. From the back of the car
It's really difficult not to hear the over compression right now, this chorus. Like it tried to go big and there's nowhere to go. I was wrong. Shouldn't try and sing along to a sing never heard before. I have a lot of long outros. Lots of fading out too. I don't mind that. I know a lot of people don't like fade outs. I don't mind them. I think I'm only gonna go 80 on this one. Just scrapes alike. You might have heard I was a little begrudging. More ballady, very much, you know, the heartfelt song. Because following on from, you know, the staring at the sun, waiting for the end thing, we now have this kind of acceptance stage of grief moment where we're just kind of we're aware of our situation, and we're kind of trying to make peace with it, and this apathy that we feel from other people as well is still there, like in the last song. Really good. I'm really enjoying this album. This is, I've said it 3 times already. This is just damn good post-hardcore, you know? That's what this is. Next up, Sacrifice. Ooh, big. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. We'll sever this cycle, consumed by the numbered symptoms that you create. There's no shelter. My nights are right. Send me out, send me out. Sick of the misdirection. You cut me down. That's what's real things. I swear I'm not paranoid. As if I had a choice. Just bury me in red. I don't want another fight. Push me off the edge. It's I can be your sacrifice.
Ooh. Okay, I was about to say this song's grabbed me the least of them so far, but if we're changing up, is it also the longest so far? Yeah. Breakdown here.
You talking deeper with that same knife.
Yeah. Ooh. It didn't drop in the way I thought it would. Interesting. I think I liked that the least so far, but not by much. Only a 76. I don't know. I think I just prefer the post-hardcore stuff. Like, this is a single. It may have been the lead single. No one said as much. But yeah, if they used to be a heavier band, and they want to appease to that side of their audience, this would be a single because it is a bit chunkier, certainly than the last song. But I don't think I'd have chosen this as a single, especially when I don't think Salt was, or Watchtower, or Noise. I don't think I'd have chosen this. It's good still, hence why I've given it a 76, but it's not as good as the songs that came before. It's a little bit... I don't know if we're necessarily in our story. Okay, I guess we are. We let the knot go, we let it unwind, you dug in deeper with that same knife. So it's... This just feels like a bit more of a... Not generic, but a bit more straightforward break up, hate you now song, which is a bit metalcore-y again. Yeah, just not quite of the standard of what the last half hour has got me used to. Let's see about the next half hour, but not yet. I'm going to go for a break, although I don't know why I say this, because I'm just going to cut to when I'm sat back here. All right. Next song is Trapped. We definitely have had the sense of being trapped so far in this one.
Waiting just outside your
that they had a fight, they kicked us out. Ooh, big. Yeah. I was literally about to say out loud, I like this, so I should probably do it. Chorus, man. This is a better ballad than Broken was. Really good.
Does it feel like a heart attack? Like there's no way out and no way back. I hate that you're being trapped by your issues, but I'm here with you.
Now, obviously, someone who struggled with physical and mental health, who's someone who's never really leaves the flat. I have a lot of issues that I'm trying to deal with. Yeah, this song hits for me. Kind of obviously. Yeah. I don't feel like the lyrics need picking apart. I think I explained the first verse, like, it's okay, I was fine to make the drive. You know, that's being kicked out after a fight, and then it's like saying it's not your fault, it's fine. It's being patient with someone who's clearly struggling. Which I think is like an extension of previous songs as well, of where this conflict comes from. Yeah. Really good. Really, really liked it. Best song on the album, is it? No, I think Noise was better still. So I'll go an 83. But we're hovering in a very tight space here. We range from 76 to 83. So, it's all good. It's just damn good post-hardcore. That's going to have to be what I write in the review, isn't it? Nah, fuck it, let's do it now. Even if the last 5 tracks dip off again, like the last album, it is just... It's just... capital I, please. It's just damn good post-hardcore. That's all right. Okay. Next one, Time. And I quite like that time is exactly 4 minutes. That's cool. Although YouTube's going to say it's 4 minutes in a second, but it's not. YouTube adds a second to everything for some reason.
There's something I can't share. It's just too hard to explain. I'm barely holding on. It happens every day, like a desperate dream that never goes away. I'm barely holding on. I'm lost in the wake.
Okay. I love the down chorus and the up verses. It's different. And I like this dichotomy as well. Time feeling both glacial and too fast at the same time. Go on then.
Welcome to the great division, a space where none meets. Something like it's just too hard to explain. I'm barely holding on. It happens every day, like a desperate dream that never goes away. I'm barely holding on. I'm lost in the wink.
Okay, there's a while left. Vocals are done. Is it just going to be this? Is it the time moving like a glacier? Ooh, lovely strings. Lovely. Really like the outro. Not quite the hook of previous songs, but yeah, it got to an 8 out of 10 in the end. An 8 out of 10 is exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be an 80. So this feeling expressed that time's moving like lightning, time shifts like a glacier is how I felt for months. Because I've been off work for months at this point again. And yeah, like hospital appointments get booked so far in advance, and I'm like, oh, that's ages away. But then all of a sudden, it's tomorrow, and it's like, yeah, there is this simultaneous feeling of it doesn't feel like it's been since June, but then it actually feels like in the middle of it feels like a really long time. It's a strange dichotomy, and barely holding on. It happens every day. Being lost in the wake. It's all very relatable to me. And again, I don't think it needs too much picking apart. I think it very much says what it says what it means. This song. I've already done the rating. It's just damn good. Post-hardcore again. Really strong album. No like huge standout best track. And no huge standout shit track so far. Just really good, solid consistency. But there's 4 more left to fuck that up. 25. Okay, Tesseract.
In pieces in separate realms. By then I had lost my voice. It was over, I couldn't cope or offer up any more time. When was the last laugh we had? Like when we were 25. It's over, what I'd all for. Couldn't stand being by my side.
Wow.
How could you wanna leave? Put down just a memory. Been holding on by a string.
Wow. You know how I just said no standout best song on the album? Is this the one with the fewest plays? It is. What are you lot doing? Yeah, man, that was great. The piano, the big choruses, the lyrics, the vocals. Standout best song of the album so far, I think. Is immediately evocative from first line. In pieces in separate rooms, by then I had lost my voice. Immediately know what it's going to be. Like, we're both torn up. We no longer sleep in the same room or exist in the same place. By then, I had lost my voice. I don't have anything left to say. Everything I could say, I've said it. It was over. I couldn't cope or offer up any more time. That's not one word. It should be any more time. 2 words. When was the last we had? Like, we were 25. It's over what I'd hoped for. Couldn't stand being by my side. That's painful. Couldn't stand being by my side. Yeah. Breakup song, but a really like heartfelt, gut-wrenching one. And the instrumentation, fantastic. Don't think I'm going 90s, but I'm going to go with the old Two Fat Ladies. 88. Best song of the album, comfortably. And I feel like on the consensus over here on Album of the Year, when we look in a minute, or in about 12 minutes, I feel like it's going to be the lowest, because it's the one that is by far the fewest plays. So by that metric then, this next song, with the second fewest plays, Fire, will be just that. Let's see. Oh. Interesting. Jonathan Gearing. He's done a good job, really good job on this. Apart from the
all around they're seeking hell tonight.
The 2020 compression trend.
Recycled song. Out of mind and out of sight. Feel so vindicated.
Okay.
Who is it you're trying to protect? I know the weight pouring down on me. We're in a rotten place tonight. Feel so vindicated. I get scared when my eyes close. Nobody knows. If I run into the fire, will it burn me? If I throw it to desire, can it hurt? Calling me a liar, but I see right through.
Aftermath of the previous song then.
Too many moments of taking breath below the floodline. Lungs filled up with the truth of it. They've got intentions, I've got mine.
This is going to be the lowest on consensus because it's experimental and electronic, and metal fans hate that.
We're in a rotten place tonight. Feel so vindicated. The last that you wrote, nobody desire, can it hurt me?
Oh, 83. Again, I know the metalcore fans will have hated this, but I love this. It follows on from the previous song, and I think we've, paying tribute in Recycled song. I feel like we've gone back to hiding from everyone, out of mind and out of sight. I feel so vindicated. Like we were wrong to take a chance, and we were right in the first place to hide, which is wrong, by the way. But still, that's how you feel after you get burned. And yeah, you keep calling me a lie, but I see right through. If I throw it to desire, can it hurt me? Which I feel like is the question that we asked in the first place. Of like, before starting this, like, if I give in to desire, will I get hurt? And yeah, probably. But you still need to do that. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoy this kind of... An entire album of this exact sound I don't think would be that good. Like, you can't listen to this for 45 minutes, but this, towards the end of a post-hardcore metalcore album, hell yeah. Thornhill did it on their latest album. Bad Omens did it on their album in this same year, 2022. Did a couple of these. And yeah, I like them. I think it works. I think metal bands are good at doing these now. 83. Next up, I think Hallucinating Cancer. Were they the ones that die? I think they said these were their favourites. So let's hit it. Hallucinate. No, this one. This time.
What's real? What's fake? My temple hallucinate. What's real? What's fake? My temple
Called awake by another migraine. Countless needles slowly penetrate. What's real? What's fake? But temple hallucinate. Impending red away. But temple hallucinate. I've been forced into the depths of agony. Frozen in sadness, no one beside me. Can't find the painkiller, can't numb the ache. Arcane existence, years washed away. What's real? What's fake? But temple hallucinate. Impending red away. But temple hallucinate. I've been forced into the depths of agony. Blood pulsing like the light in the way. I do anything for some kind of relief. I do anything.
I've liked so far how this has felt like a sonic recreation of a headache, of a migraine.
What's real? What's fake?
Yeah. Doy, I think you and I are the kinds of people where our music taste aligns almost entirely, as in like we like different songs on the same albums. That just snuck an 8 out of 10 at the end because this final chorus, post chorus was really good. But even up to there, it was still going to be like a 78. Really good song. Again, a heavier one, which again kind of takes it out of what I like from this kind of band. Like if I'm listening to heavy, I tend to go heavier than this. There's like a it's weird. It's like a bit of a, is it called a bell curve? No, that's when it goes up. What's the inverse? Inverse bell curve, where it's like, I'll go like this way. It's like not heavy at all. I like it. Pretty heavy, not so much for me. And then when it gets really heavy, yeah, I like it again. It's like there's like a dip in the middle. It's like an uncanny valley, where it's not quite super heavy and it's not quite, just post-hardcore, not really heavy at all. It's kind of, I'm describing what metalcore is. I'm not. It's just that, I don't know, and it's not like that goes all the way to 0. I still like it, just not as much as either side. Yeah, really good representation of illness. 1,000 days chained to this disease. I'm well over 1,000 in my disease. What am I on? 7 years. November 2018, I was diagnosed, and I first went to the doctors in June. So yeah, depending on how you look at it, either almost 7 years or almost 7.5. So again, I can relate. I don't hallucinate, but I do spend days sleepless and come pretty close. So yeah, yeah, really good song. It's just damn good post-hardcore. That's gonna be the title of the video as well, isn't it? Fuck. Alright, the final track's called Cancer. I'm sure this is going to be really cheery. A big major key laugh fest. Ooh. Okay. Big entrance. Okay. That's a strange thing to say. Okay, we're addressing that. Oh, I get it. I do get it. They hope it's something fatal or something universal and universally known as being bad, so they don't have to describe it. Yeah, because I have to describe Crohn's disease to everybody. Yeah. I get it. I've just decided I'm not done with Colour Decay. There's a deluxe version. Most of the acoustic and live versions, I'm not going to do any of those, but there are 2 more original songs, both of which have over 1 million streams on YouTube Music. So I'm going to do both of those 2, but I'm going to do them on rustyandcharmaine.com. You can get a 1-week free trial. Come and join us. Watch those 2 songs too. Why not? The YouTube video will end at the end of this song. That wasn't pre-planned. I've literally just decided that on a whim. Oh, acoustic end. 83. All right. What is there to say? Look at these scores, man. 78, 81, 82, 84, 80, 76, and then someone gets better. 83, 80, 88, 83, 80, 83. Someone will probably work out what the average of the face high. Someone will work out what the average of those is, but I'm going higher than the average of the scores because I think the album as a whole is just a really good listen. Really, really good album. So much better than the previous one, like from 2019. I'm going 86. It's just damn good post-hardcore. It just is. Let's hit refresh real quick and see what consensus is. Consensus is 75. And critics consensus is 80. All 3 critical reviews gave it 80. All Music, Metal Hammer, and Distorted Sound. Remy gave it 100. The Suds gave it 30. Part of the Remy's review swap. You enjoyed a lot of the choruses, but this ain't it. So it's a 3 out of 10. One of the worst things you've ever heard. Fuck off, the Suds. Seriously, 3 out of 10 should be one of the worst albums you've ever heard in your life. To give something that you just seemingly just think is kind of mid is ridiculous. Yeah. I stand by my 86. This is a really good album. I knew Fire would be the lowest. And 25 is also one of the lowest. You're all wrong. As usual. Yeah. But overall, this album was fantastic. Are you going to give me a quick link to get to Colour Delay Deluxe? Oh, you fuck. Let's go the long way then. But in a minute, because first I have to say goodbye to YouTube. So, from me, Rusty and Charmaine, from my channel founders, Trin Exists, Cabbage, Kate, and Hannah, and those names might change soon because we're over on the website only, and those are the Ko-fi ones. I'm kind of waiting for Ko-fi membership stuff to end, and then we'll transition the thanks and stuff to the website. So if you sign up on Ko-fi and on the website, change that now. Anyway, yeah, until the future, drive safe. All right, let's find that deluxe album.